Joe Joyce, July 24th, you're back. And you look buzzing, you look delighted about today, about having a date.
Yeah, it was a great day. Bus ride here. Megaphone malfunction, but Sam still managed to heckle people on the way here. Umar over there got slapped up by a leaf or two on the way on the open top bus. So yeah, it was quite fun.
It's good that he got done by a leaf and not like a hot spoon, because that's kind of his thing at the moment, isn't it? You saw what Tommy Coyle did to him.
Oh, I didn't see that. I'm going to have to check that out.
Mate, check his neck. He's still mashed up. Like Tommy Coyle put like a burnt spoon on his neck and he hurt him.
Spoon.
Yeah,
The old hot spoon trick.
The old horrible trick. But Joe, tell me about Carlos Takam.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the posters. I'm looking at this fella, and I don't want to fight him. He looks like a dangerous guy, right?
Yeah, he's a dangerous guy. No jokes aside, he's come in to like throw a span in the works, but I'm not going to let that happen. But yeah, it's a tough fight, and but I think it's something I can overcome, and it's exciting. And this is why I'm in boxing, and I'm looking forward to my world title shot once it presents itself, and winning that world title will mean anything. But first, I've got him in my way, so I'm going to have to take care of business on July 24th.
You'll have to punch down in this fight. He's a lot shorter than you. Difficult job?
Yeah, they can be quite tricky when they're shorter fighters, stocky, like throwing bombs. So he's going to be a challenging fight, and I don't want to trip up here. I need to take him out and move on to bigger and better things. But yeah, he's a tough fighter, and it's going to be a great fight. So definitely don't mix.
Anthony Joshua, you mentioned him at the press conference as someone that obviously you'd prefer to fight him than Usyk because it's just a bigger fight. How do you match up with Anthony Joshua? Obviously you've done hundreds and hundreds of rounds of sparring.
Yeah. Yes, we've had a lot of good competitive rounds in the ring, mate. Yeah, and obviously Fraser Clark as well, and he's obviously going for his Olympics finally. But yeah, it's a good fight, 50-50 fight again, but it's all the politics of boxing first, and to get round, like, I thought I was going to fight Usyk, now Joshua's fighting Usyk, and he's not fighting Fury because Fury's rematching Wilder, because Wilder jumped out of the woodworks and messed everything up, but with a spanner in the front spoke. So, and now I've got my fight lined up with Takam, so I'm going to deal with that and deal with him, and I will get to a world title and win a world title and be world champion, so that's what I'm aiming for. But just got to do my work in the gym and perform on the night, and I'll get there eventually.
You will get there eventually. Well, let's talk about Anthony Joshua just for a moment, because obviously he's the WBO World Heavyweight Champion. That is where you are highly ranked. How would you rate your chances in that fight? Obviously you think you're going to win, but what would you do well against Anthony Joshua?
I think footwork, punch variety, punch durability, and also I've got punch power as well, so I can trouble him. But it's credit to Joshua, he's a great fighter, and he's got a good defence. His punch output, and he puts them together, great uppercuts, and his arms are, he's a strong guy, so it'd be a tough fight. It'd be a tough fight, but yeah, like there's, it needs to present itself for me to fight him, and the WBO is a great route, so that's where I can go, and I look forward to the opportunity to punch him up.
Hey, well, it may well be coming soon. You just keep winning. Speaking of keep winning, there was a fight in 2016 that a lot of people thought that you won at the Olympics against Tony Yoka, and you didn't win, and you got a silver medal, but it sounds like the Olympics are being investigated. What are your thoughts?
I think it's great. I mean, there's plenty of water under the bridge, and I accepted my silver medal with grace, and moved on to a professional career, which I feel that I've done well, won a lot of belts, and I'm very close to a world title now. But yeah, them investigating, and potential of me having my gold medal awarded to me is is great news. If if only they look at all they need to do is look at the punch output, punch landed, the stats for the fight, and they'll see who the clear winner is.
What if Tony Yoka says, "No, come and fight me for it"?
I think he needs to. He's had 2 year ban, and then he's come back. He looked quite good in his last fight. He looked strong, but I think he's not quite earned his spot to fight. He's not quite earned his place to fight me yet. I think he needs to have quite a few more fights, and by that time, hopefully be world champion, and then maybe I'll give him a defence for a Olympic final rematch.
Well, you could have the world title and maybe a gold medal on the line as well.
Yeah, great. But boxing's very entertaining. There's lots of twists and turns, but it's exciting. It's an entertainment. It's entertainment, so we give the fans what they want. So this is why I accepted Takam, which is a great fight. So tune in July 24th.
100%. We will all be tuned in. We'll be there. I just wanted to get your thoughts on a couple of things before I let you go. Daniel Dubois returned with a win over Bogdan Dinu. What did you think?
As soon as the fight started, I saw Bogdan Dinu's feet, and he wasn't exactly moving around like I was, and I thought that it was only a matter of time before he got nailed, and second round he got nailed. But yeah, I'm happy for Daniel. Daniel definitely looked happy for winning that fight. But yeah, it's about me now and my journey. So I'm just going to beat up Takam and then go for a world title after that.
And later that night, after you've beaten up Takam, as you're going to say, it will be Wilder and Fury in their third fight. They had a press conference last night. I don't know if you caught any of it.
I'll have to catch up on that one, but I heard they had a staring contest or something like that.
Something like 5 minutes 23 seconds, I believe it was.
Were they going for a world record?
If they were, they got it.
Okay. So riveting viewing then.
Indeed. I mean, is that something? I mean, can you take anything away from that if you're the boxer? If you've done it for 5 minutes 23 seconds, you don't want to be the first one to turn away. Wilder did turn away first. Does it mean anything, Joe?
Well, if you listen to Mike Tyson, he says that that's when he knows he's got him. So Wilder turning away first, but that is some will, isn't it, to keep that up for 5 minutes? Didn't they normally the security or something comes in to break you? Oh, that's enough, boys, and then. But yeah, their eyes must have been stinging after that.
Yeah. There was one guy that looked like he was going to break it up, but then he thought better of it. They were a lot bigger than him.
Yeah, you don't want to get a right or left hook for either of them.
100%. So tell them down the camera, what's going to happen on July 24th to Carlos Takam?
Takam is going to get absolutely nailed by the Juggernaut, and it's just a matter of time. I'm going to put on a great performance, so tune in because it's going to be an exciting fight. There might be I might have to take some punishment, but I'm going to get the job done, and it's going to be exciting. So tune in, July 24th.
Thanks very much, Jay.
You're welcome.